Hi everyone, this is Veronica, and today Proxy Gyan is starting the answer writing module, and I'll explain you how we are going to move with our first assignment. So I know it's like 2 days late because my health was not fine, but now I'm feeling good. So here we start with your first assignment today. Okay, so this is the day one. So there are few instructions that how you will approach this assignment. We are not going to give you direct questions that you go and start writing. No, because over the years of my own experience, what I have seen that students just write the answer. They don't answer the answer, not because they don't have knowledge. They have knowledge. They have prepared well all the subjects, but the problem is that they don't spend enough time with the question to understand the question. What you call as the demand of the question, right? So you need to understand what is the problem, what is actually being asked. You have to answer that. So first few days we will have some drill exercises where we'll give you the assignment, and like this you will get a video lecture where I'll initially solve one or maybe two or three examples for you, that how you have to submit this assignment. Now when you submit the assignment, in your answer writing, please make sure to draw margins. Okay, or you can get those UPSC sheets from the market also, or we'll give you a print copy of Proxy Gyan also. You can get it, you'll get it print out. Okay, now another thing which is important is this day one. This is the code, right? So because some of you may be submitting the assignment on the first day, there would be few people who might be attempting later. So please make sure your answer copies have this marking day one, that you are, whatever you are attempting is the assignment of day one. So next will be like day four. Okay, likewise we have already given you the module, and I'll also explain the module to you. So this is our first module, finding parts of the question. Because when I say students don't understand the demand, now we will start dissecting the question into different assignments. Okay. Now first is, you have to see how many parts of the question are there, and you have to write your assignment accordingly. Now I'll just so all the PYQs are included in this assignment. All the questions that you see are the part of PYQs, and I've written in which year and which belong, and the question belongs to which paper. Now question 1 is, analyze the multi-dimensional. Please don't look at the answer yet. Okay, just try to, okay, let me keep it till here. So now the first question is, analyze the multi-dimensional challenges posed by external state and non-state actors to the internal security of India. Also, discuss measures required to be taken to combat these threats. Now, you know what students do, just suddenly start writing the answer. No, you don't have to do. You have to spend some time. So that is why these exercises are included, so that by the time you write your mains, your mind is already trained to do this exercise in just mini seconds. Okay, the more you practice, more training you'll get. Okay, of course we are going to see the parts of the questions here, but what else you need to keep in mind? See, otherwise also they have asked the multi-dimensional challenges. You also have to be careful about the singularity and plurality of the questions also. They have not asked one challenge, they have asked multiple challenge. Actors, right? Discuss measures, because in some questions you will notice there is only singularity, no plurality. Only a single measure or a single challenge is being asked. So you have to take care of these things as well. Anyway, we'll work on that later. But right now, the first question is, analyze the multidimensional challenges. I've read the question. Now, how many parts of the question do you see here? In how many parts will you answer this question? For example, of course, in all the videos and all the teachers keep telling you that there is an introduction to the question, there is a body, and there is a conclusion. So when I ask you to write the parts of the question, So that means how you're going to structure the question in the body. So don't write the part 1 is the introduction, part 3 is the conclusion or way forward or suggestion. No. So how many parts you will be addressing in the body section of the question, right? So if you feel there will be 2 headings, you need to tell me what will be those 2 parts that you will be addressing, right? If you feel there are 3 or you feel there are 4, so on, right? So forget introduction, don't mention that in this assignment, don't mention conclusion in this assignment. You are not going to write the answer also as of now. I'll tell you how to do it. So Hindi version also, the Hindi students can read the question here. Now see, so there are 3 parts of this question. Okay, Hindi, I'll just keep the question in front of us. So the first part is analyze the multidimensional challenges posed by external state and non-state actors. Of course, challenges posed by external state actors will be the part 1. This is how you will write the answers, the assignments you will submit to me. You will write part 1, challenges posed by the external state actors. Next is challenges posed by the non-state actors. Okay, and the third part of the question is the measures required. Okay, or you can write measures required to combat these threats. So these are the 3 parts of the question, and that's how you are going to submit the assignment. In your answer, I just want this thing. I don't want you to write the answer as of now. We will do that later. Okay, I'll give you one more example so you don't get confused in these things. Okay, because soon we will practice traps also. Okay, what are the traps in the question? Sometimes there is a statement which is given to you by the paper setter and you tend to answer that statement. No, that is just a statement, not a question. That is a trap. You don't have to answer that. We will practice that also. Then we will do some core exercises, as in what is the theme of the question, what is the core of the question that you don't have to miss. For example, there is a question asked on electric vehicles, but they have asked you about adoption of electric vehicles. But what students mistake, they start answering about electric vehicles. The question asked is not about the electric vehicles, it's about the adoption. So the core, the theme of the answer changes. And what you feel that we answered everything, but we did not get any marks. Okay. And what else you'll keep in mind is the zone of the question. We will do that in the coming exercises also. Zone of the question is whether the question is asked in the past or it's in the present or it is time independent. Okay, we will practice these things also, and then commands or what we call is the directive words we will do one by one, but today we are doing is parts of the question. So this question, this example you understood. I'll give you one more. So before I reveal the answer, I would like you to answer this. Okay, now question 2 is, besides being a normal imperative of the welfare state, primary health structure is a necessary precondition for sustainable development. So this question was asked in 2021 paper 2. Okay, now before I reveal the answer to you, please take out, because I'll solve 3 questions for you and then the assignment will be given. But at least practice with me right now. Take out your paper pen. Now you answer this question and then you match what example answer I have already given. Okay. So write down how many parts of the question, just like the first question, how many parts of the question are there that you need to answer in the body section. Please again, don't write introduction and the conclusion and the suggestion. Okay. I'll take 2 minutes, practice that. Okay. So you can, what you can do, because this is a recorded video, you can pause here, write your answer, and then I'll start with the answer. You check it, but please be honest with yourself. Write yourself. Okay. Now here, see. There, see, what I always tell my students, there is no one way to answer the question. You might write the same sentence or the same meaning in some other lines. The reframing could be different. The phrasing could be, the framing and the phrasing could be different. But the core theme of the answer, the demand of the question should not be changed, right? So here, primary health as a moral imperative. This is the first part, because this is what is being asked. Besides being a moral imperative of the welfare state, primary health structure is a necessary precondition for sustainable development. You have to analyze this. So first, what you need to analyze is that how primary health is a moral imperative. Now, many times I've seen my students in one of the parts they write, we will explain the welfare state. Okay. So even if you feel like it is a part of a question explaining the welfare state is not an independent word that you need to explain here. You need to explain or analyze welfare state with respect to inclusiveness, which becomes the third part of the question. And the second is, of course, the precondition. You can clearly see it is as precondition of this for the sustainable development primary health structure. These two parts will be identified very easily. But the third part of inclusiveness is very important, because welfare state has been mentioned. And mind that you don't have to explain the welfare state, but welfare state with respect to inclusiveness, that the certain sections of society where the communication is still not possible, roads are still not built, but we need to provide them, we need to include them in the with the health services. We need to open primary health centers as far as in the country where we could. Okay, so that's how you will explain this. So I hope the second example is also clear. And for you, for Hindi students also, we have written this. You will get the PDF. Okay. And see, this is our program, because we'll be releasing the video for other students also to practice this, to understand this. But for evaluation, you have to buy this course. Okay. But for our students who are already enrolled with us in the mentorship program, they will get it. For it's even more than 100 days program for you people. Okay. Now again, look at the third question that I'll discuss. Discuss how emerging technologies and globalization contribute to money laundering. Elaborate measures to tackle the problem of money laundering both at national and international level. तो हिंदी वालों के लिए भी वो पढ़ लें, चर्चा करें. आपको यहाँ पे चैलेंजेस बताने हैं. ठीक है, तो अभी मैं आंसर नहीं देख रही हूँ. आई एम नॉट रिवीलिंग द आंसर. अगेन पॉज द वीडियो हियर, write your answer and then check again. Okay, that's what you'll do. So you can pause it. Now I'm going to discuss the answer. I hope you people have paused it and be honest. Okay, so here the parts of the question, you can divide it into 4 parts. One is, what is the technology contribution? Now what I have seen my students doing mistake is, they change the word with their own choice. For example, they have asked that how emerging technologies are contributing to money laundering, because of course this is not something very positive. Okay, we need to control this. This is not a good thing. They start writing impact of technology or impact of globalization. See, there is a difference between contribution and impact. Impact is not being asked here. Contribution is asked, or you can say the cause is being asked. Okay, so you will see how the technology is contributing to money laundering. Another heading would be how globalization is contributing to this process, right? Again, the plurality, elaborate measures. So you need to tell national measures separately and international measures separately, because some people might write part 3's measures, but you know, at national control, the things work very differently. You cannot combine these two statements, okay, in only one heading. So it will be better if you make it in 4 parts, if you explain it in 4 parts. So I hope you got this assignment. This is how. Now what you'll do next, I have given you 10 questions. Okay, this particular PDF you will get in your respective groups and even in the cohort group. Okay, so now you will just read the question, and in the assignment you'll write the solution. You'll write, if you feel it has part 1, this is the part 1, part 2, dash dash dash, whatever you feel. I would like you people to submit it within 48 hours, but it's okay if you want to take time for the first assignment, because once you submit this, then I'll give you the next assignment. So please try, and you will get the evaluated copies of this assignment. Plus, in every, because you know we give sessions every 15 days. In 15 days, whatever assignments you have submitted, we'll discuss that in your one-to-one sessions also. So I hope everything is clear. If you still have confusions, please ask me, and you know where to reach out to me. Okay. So take care. For the other people who have not joined a mentorship program, I would like to tell you, if you don't want to get the mentorship program also, this answer writing program is separately available also. You can contact us, DM me, or we have given our number on my Twitter. You can easily find that. You can contact my team how to get enrolled. So now for 15 days, we will release the drill exercises for all of you who don't wish to buy the course also. You can practice this question, but evaluation cannot be done. But yeah, you take this assignment, we'll release the PDF. You can practice the question. Okay, thank you so much.